Hello, everyone. This is Emporos. Welcome to episode 3 of our series, and let's get right into it. There have been some special developments over the past month or so, and a new all-time high, several new all-time highs on Bitcoin. Congratulations, everyone. If you check out our last episodes, you know what I mean. The irrational bull theory has come into it has been quite powerful theory, I must say, at this point. So where should we begin? I think the best place to begin is the 98K shakeout right here. I cannot believe how enlightened I have been since April, guys. I'm telling you, since April, we have seen so many people call for 90K pullback. They shorted this whole ride up. This whole, like, how do you do that? You know my theory, right? It's a sin to stay wrong, not be wrong. And man, have they stayed wrong for quite too long. It really is something special. In other news, James Wynn deleted his account. Why would you delete an account you paid 100 mil for? That seems a bit interesting. So that tells me he was very legit, posting his 12-year-old style TikTok charts on Twitter and, just making a fool of himself, losing 100+ million in this little range. This range of about 6,000 USD. This looks like the entry point for most people's ICT boxes. Imagine losing 100 mil in an entry point that ICT traders buy at. Can you believe it? I do like to poke fun at those style of trading. I think there's no precision. It is just hindsight bait. And I think I've evolved to the point as a trader to where I can sniff out that type of, that it's like watered down concepts. It doesn't offer any value. It just kind of tricks you into thinking it's valuable. Like saying, for example, oh, look, 110 was the breakout point. Let's draw a giant box and let's wait for price to go there. And then I'll retweet later and say it was correct. Wow. And then let's draw another box up here. And we were at 123. Wow. I don't know how that helps anyone. So let's review. I have a blog set up to where we're going to review some stories. As you noticed, we have visuals now. I think this will make a lot of cool content we're going to going forward with. It is going to help out in reviewing some things, some trade highlights. I do got to post some more stories here, but we have the uranium narrative, we have the trade highlights, the shakeouts, and man, we are just going off right now. We should just focus on one thing so I don't have to put too much effort on editing. All right, so 98K shakeout, we had a huge move. Let's pull up our little toolkits here. So these are my indicators. This is what I get data on and sell. I like to say I lease them out because I think it helps a lot of people more than big boxes and hindsight trading. So we did have quite a move from the low 106s all the way up to 120, which, as you guys are aware, we've been waiting for 120 since May. That whole consolidation range, I said not to get shook out. I hope no one here got shook out. I tried to keep you guys grounded in reality a little bit. This whole beautiful consolidation range with the shakeout, you can almost apply Wyckoff on it. I still have the Wyckoff chart actually, but a lot of people improperly show off Wyckoff. They use watered down ICT concepts. Yet again, that whole market maker theory chart, it's just watered down Wyckoff. If you join my Discord, you will see the true essence of Wyckoff in market structure, and it should help you. So my goal is, I believe anyone with a profitable idea can make money. I know a lot of you are busy, don't have time to stare at charts all day, don't have time to put in all the hours needed to, learn this type of skill. And the hindsight copium posters do not help. And this brings us into the next topic of discussion, our favorite Ethereum. Good Ethereum. How they shunned us for 4 years, posting at the top, warning about this type of trend. All they did was talk about how it bottomed out at each point. Every time it did this, they posted about it all the way down for 4 years until we finally got confirmation of strength. This is unheard of when Bitcoin goes up right now. Unheard of strength. So take a look here. For those of you listening on podcast, I will mention the percentages to you. We have 30-day percent on Ethereum at 20 and Bitcoin at 10. So it is redoing its 2-to-1 ratio. Inverse. So for 4 years, it underperformed by 2.5 to 1. And now it is outperforming 2 to 1. 90 days, 91% to 39 at current market prices. And 180 days plus, we know Ethereum was a big bunch of trash, so it is going to be down 11%, which is surprisingly way better than Solana. Solana returns are at 5 for the week, 6 for 30 days, and 27 for 90 days. That is underperforming just about all the majors, including Sui, I think that's how you say it, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Pretty amazing. Now, why do you think Pump.fun, or not Pump.fun, Solana is on Pump.fun, but why? Pump.fun and Solana, I think, go together hand in hand, right? So Pump.fun should be here, yeah. Now, this was pretty easy. We even had a buy signal earlier in the day, and a lot of people in my Discord have gotten in on it on the perps at release. You couldn't really mess this up unless you didn't buy it. It has been profitable. Same with all those stocks like Circle. We can pull it up real quick. Circle. Where is Circle? I need Circle on stock index. Where is it? SRC. Yeah, here we go. Is this it? Where is this thing? That is, I think that is it, but it's not. Yeah, Nasdaq's what I want, but where is it? Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where is Circle stock? What is the ticker? CRCL. That's what I had. CRCL. New York Stock Exchange. Okay. I don't know what the heck Pyth is. I don't even know if, I guess I'll just leave this in the video. Okay. So stuff like Circle, which was another obvious one, where they actually canceled their IPO in April at the bottom. Can you believe that? And then they sold a majority of their shares. Why is it not even showing? All right, I give up on that. They sold a majority of their shares at $20, is what I was trying to say. So we have Coinbase as well. Both are going through the roof. Our indicators have, of course, caught all of these moves, especially the recent correction in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, you don't need me to comment on Bitcoin right now, right? It's consolidating. It's doing the same thing. What's more intriguing to me is Ethereum's strength, which I was having quite a few Twitter quote-unquote arguments. Oh, not this AI thing. Oh, boy. That's a whole other story. AI, CPI was down. It should be down like it always is. It's been irrelevant these days because it's hard to trust what comes out of the government. It's been like that since COVID, in my opinion. I guess I can't. Can we even say COVID on YouTube? Oh, well. Well, I did. Oh, well. This is going on X as well this time. We're going to post on X, Substack, YouTube, and eventually we're going to start streaming. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. We're going to pump out these episodes, and we're going to keep upgrading as it goes along. Anyway, we got a little bit off traffic here, so let's do the classic Trump weave and talk about our bull market theory. Everything went up from April. We'll talk about Hyperliquid in a second. Hyperliquid and Pump.fun we'll discuss in a little bit. Stay tuned for a couple more minutes. We will mention it actually with the April lows we'll talk about again. So we had a nice buy signal on the April lows. Okay, I'm cutting back in. My voice gave out on me, and then I recorded again with the microphone off. So coming back to you with the irrational bull market theory we were talking about, and breaking news of Ethereum breaking over 3,100 today with a complete breakout, totally going with what we said earlier, outperforming Bitcoin in the short term. All the coat posters and X on Twitter are in disbelief. They don't know what to make of it. They don't get the true reason why ETH is going up. And we could spend a whole hour talking about the centralized solutions, why I was bearish for 4 years. Maybe we'll get into that in more detail. Anyway, let's get back into what we were discussing. The irrational bull theory, how it is narrative warfare. We're in the last leg of a very important bubble. It is starting with energy independence, the rare earth metals, which as you look at platinum, one of my favorites, it is broke out of a 10 to 12 year range. This is telling us a lot. Platinum is used in robotics components, in hydrogen. It is the metals are going up not just because the market is a hedge anymore. It is an entirely different narrative. And there's Pump.fun. It was just like offline for a second, and now it's back. Yeah, I was gonna say we are 19% on the day now with Pump. This was an easy buy. Take a quick sip of tea. I'm gonna keep my voice alive for as long as I can and finish out the next 5 to 10 minutes. I think we covered a lot of what we were discussing today. We have ETH breaking out, showed some of the tools, discussed the bull theory. Oh, uranium. That's right. Forgot to mention the uranium move, which is also on the blog. So the narrative is shifting on uranium. It goes with our metal theory, with our irrational bull theory. And yeah, we seem to be rapidly popping back up on the market. They call a top for the when we get a normal reaction with almost no volume. Oh, what is that? 3 days signaling a buy now? Sheesh. All right. I mean, if that's what the 3 day says, we have captured a ton of moves over the past couple months. Oh, yeah, right. Before I end it off, I want to discuss Pump.fun, as you see here, and our good old favorite Hyperliquid. Now, I think it's reasonable to say we have both of them started with extraction, okay? And I think there's about 10% innovation because if you look at Solana, let's see what it's doing. It's still barely moving, guys. Toy is rapid fire, so I didn't even get to talk about my alt index. Man, there's so much to cover. I'm gonna have to do another follow-up episode much sooner than the last few. Okay? So Solana, as you can see, I didn't even get to talk about Caspa or any of the other ones. Well, I have an alt index. Join the Discord. You'll be able to discuss more with me there. And I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I hope the edits aren't too bad with my voice going out. I still kind of feel it going out a little bit. In April, it went down 60%, right? This was when, I don't know if you followed me in November, December. I thought there'd be a big crash, and this is when I thought I was most euphoric, April 8th, before I realized saying, hey, this is just a correction in phase E of Wyckoff, and we started rapidly accelerating upward. You can even see it in the last couple videos here, why Hyperliquid is bullish with Bitcoin. I think 10% of this stuff is innovation, and it should continue to do well as long as Bitcoin does well. And now Ethereum is taking the spotlight, only short term. We still need to see how much infrastructure they're developing, but it makes a lot of sense. If you want to see my index, Caspa, Soy, ENA, Doge, Tau, EOS is going to get kicked out. XMR should be in there. ETH can be in there now. So I'm trying to end this because before my voice goes away again. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode so far. We're going to do another one of these very soon to catch up on what we missed out on. But I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a quick little update. And Poros signing off, guys. Take care.